Hi guys.
Hey, Miss Janie.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering if there was any like new supplies or just anything I needed to add to my state board kit since I haven't been there for like 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to add sunscreen
Okay.
to 2 areas, okay, to your first bag and then to your microdermabrasion bag.
Okay, here, let me write it
And
down.
then I think, wait a minute, one more thing, I think. And it's the order is a little different too. Were you here when we were doing the facial all together, or was it still separate? Like facial exfoliator?
It was together still.
Okay.
The facial still. Yeah, it was with the after the cleanser.
But were they individual? That's what I'm thinking. Or was it?
Like you mean in separated bags or different steps?
Yeah, separate bags before.
No, they were all yeah, they were separate actually. Yeah, they were separate.
Okay, so bag 1 is going to be different. What I'll do today is I'll send you a list on the zip, okay, when we do the homework and stuff. Okay. And then you can fill it in. That's basically it. I think the sunscreen was the only thing we had to add, and then just change the order. Okay.
Sweet. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know why it just got switched around, but it's got switched. This should work now. I took my phone off, like off the Wi-Fi. Maybe that will help it. I don't know. It was just strange how that thing worked. Totally. I was trying to get your homework because normally on break, I usually have your homework sent to you by now. So what, today, what is going to be your homework is you're going to finish 6.3. I'll go through it at the end of the class, okay, to show you how to find it. But you're going to finish 6.3 and it's talking points and stuff like that. But you're also going to do a couple pages from their book. Okay, and I want to make sure everybody has this. Okay. I need to know if you have page 197, 199, and 200. Let's just say up to, thank you though. Ow. Let's say all the way up to 208, okay? Has everybody got those pages in their study guide? Whether it be online or in the book. Because it basically is test questions, like challenge questions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot to let these last two people in.
Wait, I haven't been getting the texts for like homework.
Handout,
No.
you got the handout?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and you didn't get those extra pages?
No.
Okay, that's all right. It's not a big deal.
But I haven't been getting like homework texts.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to do the homework, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to photocopy the pages that are from the book, and it'll be in a text message to you. Have you been getting my text messages,
No.
Destiny? Okay,
No.
so I'll make sure you get added to there like right now, okay? Hold on one second. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello? Oh, do you have Destiny on my list for the zip whip? Okay. And then new student too? Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, wonder why she's not getting the messages. Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, I'm going to send you one right now, Destiny, to see if you get it, okay?
Okay.
It's going to go to everybody, so it's just going to say boo. But I want to make sure you're on the list. Okay, I just sent it. So if you get a boo in your text message, I just want to make sure everybody gets the message.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, so everybody's going to get the homework. I'll photocopy the page I want you to do from the actual book. And then the rest of it we're going to do from the computer, okay? And I'll show you how to find that after class, like towards maybe the last 20 minutes of class, okay? Everybody understand? Because now you're on the last chapter of this and it's going to be pretty much review. Okay, so I have a challenge and you're gonna have a challenge on the book, which is paperwork that you'll get in a text message, and you're gonna do the challenge on the computers. So I'll go through the computer part after we finish the lecture, okay? Everyone else knows how that works. I'm just gonna make sure that everybody else that doesn't know how to get their homework stays online with me later, all right? You guys should be on page 188 now, because I put up the new section, which is electrical equipment and aesthetics. This is part 3 of this chapter. I'm going to share the screen. And you should see, following this lesson, you'll be able to list and explain the functions of various types of electrical equipment that may be used to enhance the results of related skincare treatments. So everybody must have had this one, right? Got this on the screen. Okay. Come on. Turn the page. There we go. Okay. Whoa, right there. All right. Okay. So up at the top on page 188, okay, it has skin analysis equipment, and it should be filled in for you that says used to help determine best possible course of treatment, correct? Does your textbook or study guide say that? No, yes?
You have to fill
Thumbs
it
up
in.
if it does.
If on
Okay,
the
so
study guide, you have to fill it in.
okay, so I want you to put in there used to determine, okay, used to determine
Oh, wait, where are we at?
at the skin analysis equipment at the top. You're going to fill that part in right next to where it says skin analysis equipment.
Where? What page are we on?
188,
On what chapter? 'Cause
6. Who's asking me?
me.
Who, Avery? Or Destiny?
Neither.
Oh, Jasmine? Is that who's asking? Okay, because
Yeah.
I can't tell, sorry. And I'm like, okay.
I joined and you were talking. I joined, I guess, a little late, and you guys were talking, and I have no idea where we were.
Oh, okay. So when we left on the break, okay, we were on the page right before this. Okay, but it was just going through review. Okay, so now we're on page 188, and at the top of that page or that handout, it should have skin analysis equipment, correct?
I guess I don't have 188. It stopped at 186.
Okay, 186 is before that, so you should have 188.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have it.
You don't have the page that kind of looks like this? Because I gave you guys the handout, right?
I don't have the handout. I do it on the
Oh,
computer.
I handed you a handout, remember, on, but your textbook has it right here. I'll show you.
The handout you gave us is the
Oh,
different one.
that's for, I'm sorry, for 8, but this one right here. Is that the page you're on?
On chapter 6, 2, right? Or 6th.
Chapter 6, yeah.
Yeah. And it stopped at 186. So I'm like,
The next page is 6.3.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Sorry.
okay.
And that should be
Thank you.
188. Okay, hang
I
on.
had to
We're
write
on
it.
the third part of this section. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. I was just like, it stopped.
Like, where are you at?
Sorry.
Yes, we are on 6.3 because that's going to be your homework today.
Okay.
Oh, I get it, because you guys have to put in the pages, huh? I'm so sorry, I forget.
It's like taking a while. Give me a sec.
I'm sorry, yours doesn't just go like directly through the chapter. You actually do have to put in 6.3 in your search. huh?
Okay, I'm there. But
I'm sorry. Next time, just say, Janie, I got to put in the search name. I totally forget. Okay, so under that part where it says skin analysis equipment, you're going to put in used to help determine the best possible course of treatment. Okay, used to help determine best possible treatment or course of treatment. So the best possible course of treatment. Look, getting my book out in front of me so I make sure I'm like, I got the same thing you see. All right. So then it goes into the mag lamp right underneath it, right? The magnifying lamp. Okay. So what goes in there, okay, let me read these and I'll tell you which one has to go in there. It says, it provides light and magnification. That needs to be put in that section right there, okay? It also allows for a more effective examination of skin surface after your cleansing. You don't have to put that part in, okay? You are going to put in there also used when performing extractions. So it's like 1, 3, and 4 is going to have to go in there. The diopter measures the degree of magnification. So a 3 diopter or a 5 diopter lens is normally used in facial treatments, but the 3 diopter equals 30 times the magnification. And the 5 diopter is 50 times the magnification. I should say that in a little bubble on the right-hand side of your study guide. Is that correct? So I want you to put in 1, 3, and 4 on the screen that you see. Because we already know what it's used for in the first place, is just check out the skin, but the extra stuff is what we're going to put down. Okay. And let me know when you have got that filled in and I will put a thumbs up. Okay. Oh, flying fingers again.
Sorry, I muted.
Yeah, it's Jasmine, like, woo. If I could type like that, okay? She laughs at me with my one finger. Toot, 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 toot. Hey, do you only use one finger? Uh-huh. All right, has everyone got this part? Okay, I'm gonna turn the page. We're gonna go down to the Woods lamp, okay? And the Woods lamp is a pretty big one, okay? This is the handheld unit, okay? It uses light, magnification, and highlights various facial skin conditions. Okay, and it uses the violet rays or black light to indicate the different conditions of the skin. Okay, so all of that part needs to go into the definition, and then I will go through what the colors indicate. Okay, this handheld unit has to be fairly close in order to get any type of magnification, honest to God, because that little window that you have on that machine, or that little piece of equipment, you have to hold it like this close to your face in order to see anything. And it needs to be a dark room. You can't have any light in it. So it kind of is hard to do that in a treatment room because of the way our treatment rooms are set up. The roof is not covered all the way. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. All right, so this is the handheld one, because I want you to understand there's two types. We also have the skin scanner, but that one's a big unit. Okay, this is the handheld unit. Has everyone gotten this one put in? No one needs it on the screen anymore? Okay. All right. So we're going to go through the colors. Here we go. All right. Blue, white will equal normal, healthy skin. And again, if the very first time you look through this, you're like, I don't see any colors at all. It takes a while to get used to the way the colors come up on it. But bright fluorescent is going to be hydrated skin. Light violet is going to be dehydrated skin. I always look for that purple that's around people's eyes, okay, because that's normal. But if you see that same color in different parts of the face, then that's going to be dehydration, okay? Your purple fluorescent is going to mean thin skin without enough moisture or still dehydrated. White spots equals the horny layer of the skin and dead skin cells. Basically, it needs exfoliation. We'll usually see that on the lips. The white fluorescent is a thick corneum layer. You can also see that on the lips sometimes. The yellow, pink, and orange are going to be the oily areas of the face and clogged pores. That almost looks like blinking lights when you see someone that has a lot of it on their face, a lot of oil. And then the brown is going to be pigmentation. It could be dark spots, could be freckles, could be sun damage. Okay, those are all pigmentation areas. Okay, if you can see that on the skin, but when you look at them visually, you cannot see it, that's the pigmentation they're talking about. Okay, because we can't treat that, it's underneath the skin. Now this Woods lamp will go through makeup, but it will not go through a silicone primer. Okay, just an FYI. So we always use to cleanse the skin first before we pull the Woods lamp out to actually look at it. If you're going to use that. Otherwise, you can use the skin scanner before you go into the treatment room. Okay, but it's another way to just make sure that you've given the correct, I guess, consultation on the client. You want to make sure that, yes, those areas where I thought were dry are actually dry. This is kind of like a backup to tell you, yes, you were right, because we're kind of guessing on that. All right, and let me know when you have all of these filled in, and I will turn the page. And still, sometimes when you're looking at it, you're not really sure of those colors when you're looking under the Woods lamp. I think it's easier under the skin scanner to actually, let you know if you're right on those questioning, because when the first time you went in there and looked at the skin, you're like, I don't see anything. I don't know what I'm looking at. I see white dots all over her. It's usually the lint from the towels. Remember I was talking about that? But it does take a few minutes for your eyes to adjust to that. This would be something that you might want to leave framed, okay, as a picture or just information on in your treatment areas for your clients. Okay. It reminds them, okay, they need to be taking care of their skin. And it sets up a question for you. What does that really mean? What do I have that? And then that's when you start in on your information to the client. Well, we need to take care of our skin. You know the spiel from that point forward. I just gave you an opening. Thumbs up when you've got it in. Got your destiny. Okay. Alex, got you. Okay. Yusra, you got it all? Okay. All right. Raquel, I got you. Sarah, you're done? Okay. All right. Does anyone need it? Araceli, do you need it, hun? Okay. How about you, Avery? Good? Okay. If I miss somebody, I'm asking now. All right, you have a caution right below that, okay? And it says, these are the 3 blocks that you have right there. When you're using the light and magnification, you want to avoid direct contact with the bulb and the skin because underneath that, it's not usually encased, right? Do not allow the bulb to overheat and make sure that you and your client look away from the light source, okay? I mean, obviously they're going to have to go in there and look a little bit, but yeah. When you're using the handheld one, you don't want them looking at the light directly. You don't need their eyes to check their skin, in other words. They will need their eyes to look at the skin scanner because there's a mirror in there, but this one does not have a mirror. Okay, and then a thumbs up when you can get, you have this one completed. All right, gotcha. Okay. Okay. You got this one, Destiny?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, does anyone still need it? Okay, I'm going to move on. We're going to go into that skin scanner, which is basically the same thing, but it's a little bit bigger and it has a mirror. So it's also known as the skin scope, dermoscope, or skin scanner. And the difference between this one, it is not a handheld unit, okay? It has a magnifying mirror. So the light also incorporates a black light. And this allows the esthetician to see the skin as well as the client, okay? So she can actually see what you're referring to when you're discussing it with her. Where the handheld unit, she's just gonna have to take your word for it. This one, actually, she gets to see everything. So everything on the screen obviously needs to go into your definition in your study guide. You should be on 189, correct? Hold on 1 second here. Okay. Is everyone ready to move on? All right, this is going to go into our cleansing and toning. Okay. Basically, there are different types. Okay, we have facial steamers, we have suction machines, spray machines, and we have the electric pulverizer spray, which is also known as the Dr. Lucas spray. Okay, so we're just going to break them down right now, and it'll go into what you need to fill in on your workbook right here. Okay, that facial steamer is also known as your facial vaporizer. Okay. It sprays a lukewarm, diffused vapor mist onto the skin, and it's used during or following the cleansing and exfoliation treatment. Okay, so you are going to have to figure out when you want to use that treatment. You don't use it through all of it, okay? So it also says in these little bubbles on the side, it says check the water level several times a day, okay, depending on how long your steamer will work. Ours that we give you here are like, it gives you 1 10-minute timing, okay? Some of these machines do produce an ozone and it has a flip, like a little switch on there to hit. And that's used for mostly acne to kill a bacteria. And then the third little bubble down there, it says, when the steam flows, place it 16 inches, I'd say 16 to 18 inches away from the client's skin. And it's positioned for 3 to 5 minutes. The other thing I want you to notice that you should have that steamer where it's actually coming out to hit her chin, like aim for the chin. Because if you put it up any higher, you're gonna have it going right up her nose and she's not gonna be able to breathe at the same time, all right? So under benefits, okay, we'll get to that after you fill in the facial steamer on the screen. Hands or thumbs up when you get this part filled in. Sometimes I can't see it. Good, I got you, Jasmine. When I can't see all of you, then I have to have something there to go by. All right. Does anybody else still need it on the screen? It's like an earthquake out there. Okay, I'm going to change the page. All right, the benefits, okay, of the facial steamer. Okay, this area where it says softens dead surface skin cells, sebum, makeup, and dirt goes before your 3 bullets. Okay, so the line above that is where it softens the dead surface skin cells, sebum, makeup, and dirt. That goes before you get to a bullet. And then the 3 bullets are going to include, it expands the pores, it increases product penetration, it helps more thoroughly cleanse the skin, and it's believed to help eliminate toxins, increase blood circulation, and improve cell metabolism. Okay, so all 3 of those are going to go where the bullet is. Okay. And we only use the steamer for one part of the treatment, whether it's going to be for cleansing, whether it's going to be for exfoliation, whether it's to soften prior to extractions, okay? You have to pick an area where you're going to use that steamer. Now, when we say like a 10-minute window, that's about as long as you're going to have before it starts to dehydrate that skin, no matter what it is. Even if you think you're hydrating it again with the steamer, you're not. If you get into the shower and you stay in longer than 10 minutes, what happens to your fingers? They're all wrinkly, right? So you start to dehydrate the skin instead of hydrate the skin. So you pick one particular time throughout the treatment, whatever you're going to be doing that day, and use that steamer accordingly. All right, and give me a thumbs up when you have that filled into your study guide. Sometimes you may not even use the steamer till the very end, like in your mask treatments, because there are a couple of masks that require you to use steam for the mask. So you may not be able to use it at the beginning of the treatment. You might have to wait until the end, depending on where you're going to use it in the treatment. All right. Is everybody still working? Okay. I see you, Jasmine. Sarah's up. Araceli, did you just put your thumb up? I wasn't sure. Okay, I got you, Raquel. Does anybody still need that on the screen? All right, I'm going to change the page. We're going to go down to precautions. Okay, and that facial steamer should be used sparingly if a client is experiencing. Okay, and pretty much this, I'm not sure if this is in your text. Let me look here. It does have that. It says facial steamers should be sparingly. That part's already put into your book. Okay, your blocks now are going to be sensitive skin. You want to position it further from the face. Couperose skin, which is dilated capillaries, you're going to position it further from the face. Acne or rosacea, further from the face. Okay. Sunburn, further from the face. Skin irritation, further from the face. And open cuts and abrasions or sores, you shouldn't be doing a treatment at all, to tell you that last one. Okay. Okay. And we always make sure that once we turn that steamer on, it is directed away from the client until you have a full steam. Once you have full steam coming out of there, you can move it towards the client, wherever you're going to place it. When you're ready to remove it from the client, you remove it while it's still going, and then you shut off the steamer, okay? Because you don't want it to spit little hot pieces of water out to them. So make sure it's a full steam first, and make sure you remove it in a full steam and then shut it off. Okay, when you have this area filled in, you let me know with your thumbs up. Okay. Okay, when I send the papers through the zip, like through the text message to you today, and you answer the questions, can you use like a marker so I can see it? Because some of you are using pencil and I can't see your answers. So when you're circling like A, B, or C, use like a marker or something that will actually stand out, okay? Because remember, it's like a little piece about this big that I can see. Okay, I'm going to try and finish this page and then I'll go through the homework assignment. Is everyone finished? Okay. All right, I'm going to move on to the suction machine. Okay, and so right where it says suction machine, we're going to put in there, it acts as a miniature vacuum cleaner to aid in deep pore cleansing. Okay, it draws out dirt, impurities, and sebum. And it features a variety of sizes of glass suction cups for different areas of the face and neck. So you want to use light suction on thin, dry, aging skin, and a stronger suction on oilier skin, or even males, okay? So all of that goes into your definition of the suction machine. It's before your contraindications, okay? Now, you just have to remember though, when you use the suction machine, just like if you were using galvanic, you omit your massage on the client, okay? Because this is a lot of stimulation right here, so you don't need to do the massage. These glass electrodes, okay, are known as ventouse, which are spelled V-E-N-T-R-O-U-S-E. Okay, they're little glass suction cups. And a lot of people seem to put them on backwards. Okay, if you can see very clearly on the picture there, okay, the nose part of it, which is the long part, it actually attaches to the rubber tip. And so the part that you're using on the client is a flat section, okay, or it might have like a cylinder, and they all have like a suction, like a little hole on the side, kind of like when you drinking out of a straw and you hold the tip of the straw and it holds the liquid in. The same thing happens with the suction cup. As soon as you release your finger, it releases the suction. So when you have finished this, give me a thumbs up and I'll start on your contraindications. And that'll be the last part of the book work until I give the assignments for homework. Okay, thanks, Jasmine. Okay, Destiny, I got yours. Okay. Okay, does anyone still need this on the screen? I need you to speak up because I can't see everyone's faces right yet at the same time. Okay. All right, I'm going to move into the contraindications. Okay, and the first one's going to be sensitive skin. Okay, that block right there is sensitive skin. Rosacea is the second block. Thin skin is the third. An infected acne condition, fourth, and the last one would be Cooperose skin, which is also known as dilated capillaries. Okay, and that's basically where I'm going to stop it and start for tomorrow. Going to list it also when I give the homework assignment. I'm also going to list it like this part is your book and this part is computer. So has everyone got this on their screen? Still, do they still need it? Okay, what I'm going to do right now is stop this just for a second. Okay, and I'm actually going to go into the homework to show you where I want you to go. All right, let me go back here and share the screen. When you're doing your homework on the computer today, okay, after you log in, you know the part where it says your name and your email and your password, okay? You're going to place in the search 6.3, or do you have to go back to the gray area? So what I'm going to do is go back here. When you first come onto the computer, it's going to look like this. Let's just show you what it looks like so you'll know exactly where you're going. It does take a little while. Okay. All right. Normally what you will see is the home page. You'll come up on this one. Okay. Once you hit 6.3 in the search engine, some of you, okay, it'll bring you to this screen, the very first one. Okay. That's what it looks like. Okay. Now, if you want to do your clock time on here, okay, you're going to have to start your session here by clicking this first. Okay. And then after the 4 hours have been done for your homework, then you're going to go back and you're going to come off of that lab tracking. You're going to click it because you're finished. Or you can send me a text when you start your homework and send me a text when you stopped your homework. Okay. You've got two options there. Okay. So what you're going to go to do right now, okay, when you first come on, you're going to go to the Learn, which is that cap at the top of your screen. Or you're going to go to 6.3, one or the other. All right. So if you have to do it this way, what's going to happen is you're going to scroll. Oh, no, no, stop. What's going on? Are you guys still there?
Yes.
Okay. Are you getting the screen flashed from in front of you? Or is it just me?
It's just you.
It's a pain in the neck. All right. It's not letting me. Let me see if I can stop this share. Okay. There we go. Now I can just see you. Come on. Sorry, guys. It's just like I don't have a screen at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to log off completely again here because it's not working on my end. I have nothing. I'll be right back. Sorry. Can you guys hear me? Yeah?
Yes.
Can you show us what you were like showing us before?
Yeah, hold on.
That was
Okay.
helpful.
That's right. I'm gonna put my Chrome on and get it past my opening, password, and then I'm gonna show you the screen, okay?
Okay.
So hold on, it's trying to load. I don't know why this thing acts so crazy once I get it loaded first and then open up the Zoom. If I sometimes open up the Zoom first and add the learn about beauty afterwards, sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. I don't want to restore them. Okay, there we go. Okay, give me a second here. It's slowly coming up. So when you actually log onto your computer and your books, you're just going to go to the Learn About Beauty site. As soon as mine comes up here, I will share the screen with you. Oh, we'll try it now. It's having a little bit of an issue here. It's still trying to load the Learn About Beauty. Okay, So again, here's your home screen, right? You're going to go over to the Learn screen. And you're going to click on that. It comes up, there we go. And then I'm going to scroll down on this gray area. And I'm going to go down to where it says Salon Fundamentals Aesthetics. And I'm going to click on that. Now, if you're doing it online with your books, you just have to go and put in 6.3 in your search engine. Okay. When you put 6.3 in, this is the screen you're going to be getting. The one that's coming up on my screen. Well, hold on. It'll show you here. Excuse me. wait. When I get to the page. Mine happens to be on the next page, okay? And I don't have that option of 6.3 or whatever. I have to do mine the old way. All right, so if you put 6.3 in, the screen that you're gonna get is this. Okay, right here. I'm gonna hit on this, 6.3 on mine, and yours will come up with this. Okay, so 6.3, when you put it in your search, you should have this right here. Okay, so your homework is going to be, you notice on there, you have study guides, the slides that I went through. Okay, these are your smart notes that you clicked on so you could fill them in. We're going to go down here to where it says talking points. So this is your homework on this. You're going to do, it says, think of 3 examples of electrical equipment you use on a daily basis. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, make sure that it's giving me the rest of that question. Okay, how does each make life easier, and how would your life be affected without it? So you're going to find 3 electrical items in your home. It doesn't have to be something that is in the aesthetic industry. It could be whatever you use at home. Okay, so you're going to pick out 3 of them and tell how it makes your life easier and how it will affect you if you didn't have it. Okay, so that is the question you're going to be doing. Does everyone understand that? Okay, doesn't have to refer to aesthetics at all. This is at your home. Could be the toaster, the microwave, okay? Cable TV, whatever. Okay, pick out 3 electrical equipment that you use on a daily basis, and how does it make your life easier? And how would you be affected if you didn't have it? Okay. And then I'm going to go back to that same page. What you're going to do is you're going to write that on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, and send it to me in a text message. Okay. I don't want you to send it where it says add a comment there. I don't want you to do it that way. I want you to take a picture of your work. All right, so you're going to do the discussion. You're also going to do the assignment, which is right here. Okay. And you're going to click on this right there, and it says search the internet for tutorials on how to use various spa equipment. Choose at least 3 different types of spa equipment with links attached. Okay, basically you're going to find the link on there. You're not going to post it in the designated area. You're going to take a picture of that. All right. You're going to take a picture of the piece of equipment with its instructions on how to use it. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying now? 3 pieces of equipment that is spa equipment. All right. And you're going to take a picture of the instructions. Okay. And send me a picture of it. Okay. 3 of them. You pick 3. Okay, I do not want you to put it on where it says your response here. You're going to have to put this on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, and send it to me in a text message. Okay? Does everyone understand that so far? Do not hit submit response. I don't want you to do that. Okay? All right, then I'm going to go back to that screen again that we started with, just on my back button, and I'm going to go down to the challenge. Okay? Scroll down. Okay, and you're going to go right here, and this one you're going to open it up, you're going to answer the questions, and this is the one you're going to send through the computer. Okay, the only one. The other ones you have to take a picture of your work and send it to me. All right, so this one here at the very bottom, it does say submit test. And the reason why the other 2 don't work, we're not connected with the homework that way. Only the challenge is connected to the computer. So the other 2 portions of your homework, okay, you're going to have to take a picture of it and send it to me. Does everybody understand those 3 parts of their homework?
Wait, can you explain the second one more time? Like the one
Okay.
right before this?
Okay, I will go to that one. Okay. Wait, all right. In the second one, all right, it's asking you to search the internet for tutorials on certain spa equipment. So like, let's just say we're gonna use the mag light. That's one I choose, okay? You're going to take a picture of the mag light, and then you're going to find out how you're supposed to use it, okay? How you turn it on, you know, does it plug into the wall? So you're gonna put down the directions on how to use it, and then how close you hold it to a client's face. What are you looking at through that? What's the magnification? Is it 30 times? Is it 50 times? You know what I mean? So those are basically the instructions that you would get on how to use a piece of equipment. And you pick 3 of them. So you're going to just scroll the internet and find 3 pieces of spa equipment, take a picture of the equipment, and then you're going to write down the directions on how to use it. Text message that I send you all, okay? All right. And then your first part of this, okay, was think of 3 examples of electrical equipment that you use in your home, okay? It's not gonna have to be spa equipment. This is stuff that's in your own home, okay? Find 3 of them and tell me how it's made your life easier and how you would, how disappointed you would be when you didn't have it, okay? So does everyone understand that? Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna send you your homework, okay, through the text message, and I'm gonna also send the pages through that have a challenge that's on a piece of paper. So it's different from the challenge you do on the computer, okay? So I will separate the information going, these are the pages you're going to be doing from your book, and then these are the information and stuff you're gonna do from your computer, okay? Does everyone understand that? Okay, I will be here till like 12:20, because by 12:25, I'm gonna start opening up the new class that I teach after this one. But if you have any questions after I send it, you can send me a text and I can answer you, okay? Before then, otherwise you'll have to wait until after like 2:30 when I finish this class, all right? Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go.
Bye.
Bye.
Nothing, you don't have, nobody has any questions?
No, I don't.
All right. Okay, let me shut this part right here. All right, I will let you go for the day then. Stop sharing. All right, ladies. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.